I like to play solitaire. At night, before I go to bed, I mean. It helps me relax. I mean, I used to read a lot. But reading's so complicated. I think life is complicated enough without having to read about someone else's problems. I mean, what do writers really know about life anyway? That's what I like about solitaire. It's so simple. The structure, I mean, it's so simple, but it's so perfect. The way all the cards just fall down in place. Then there's the feel of the cards in your hand. Got all the cards right in your hand and the whole deck, and you just lay them out. I mean, you don't know which card's going to come up next. 7 of diamonds, 2 of clubs. It's a mystery. When I was young, a kid, I mean, I used to get excited about things. Like the first day of school. I can almost remember how I used to feel right before the first day of school. It was like the beginning of a new life. There were things to be done to prepare. Maybe I'd outgrown my clothes from last year and I'd needed new ones, or there were always paper and pencils to buy, maybe a new lunchbox. And then I'd get there, to the school, I mean, and I didn't know who I'd meet or what it would be like. I had no idea what to expect. I wasn't anybody then. Nobody knew me. I didn't know me. I was just a kid. It was very exciting. I don't ever feel that way anymore. Time passes pretty quickly when you're playing solitaire. You just lose yourself in the game. Nothing else matters. Of course, no one else is involved. It's just you. There's no one but you and the cards. I mean, it's just you and the cards. Sometimes you lose. There's a lot of luck involved, some strategy too. Even if you lose, you can always start the game over again. I mean, you can just pick up the cards and mix them back up. You can even change the rules if you want. I mean, you control the whole game. When I was a kid, my parents used to take me somewhere in the car at night. I would play a game. I'd sit in the back seat and look up at the street lights. It was very dark. I'd look up at the street lights and I'd squint my eyes like this. And the lights would get all hazy and blurry. And I thought that if I concentrated hard enough, that if I did this, that the lights would look that way, that I was making the lights look that way to other people too. I always expected my father to say, "Stop doing that to the lights, son. I'm trying to drive." But he never did. No one ever noticed. Sometimes if I win a game and don't mix the cards up well enough again, the game gets kind of screwy. It's really important to mix the cards well between games. Otherwise it doesn't function properly. Sometimes I think there's something wrong with me. I mean, because I play solitaire so much. Once I went to a party and everybody was drinking a lot or whatever, I didn't mind. I mean, I didn't have anything to say to anybody. I didn't know anybody there. I'd brought along a deck of cards, just in case. I sat down and I started to play. Solitaire, I mean. I thought I was crazy. I told him that everybody had his or her own escape, their own habits, except for retarded people. They're always happy. I'm not sure why. Their cards aren't shuffled right, I guess. Or maybe, maybe they're playing a different game, a better one. I'd like to learn it sometime. Looks like I'm losing this one. I mean, cards just aren't falling for me this time around. Pretty tired now, though. Maybe I'll put the cards away for a while and get some sleep. Usually I like to win one before I go to sleep, but I think I'll play again tomorrow. Good night.